What is going on, YouTube world? I'm Bo, this is the Man Review, and today we're going to show you the Peel minimalist case for the iPhone 15 Pro Max. So is this the Tesla of iPhone cases? Why do I say, is this the Tesla of iPhone cases? Is it the sleekest, most minimal case you can get? Is it protective? Does it really work as a case? We're going to try to answer those questions. So, you see the packaging, very minimal. Turn it, opens like this. It's a really nice presentation. I have to give it to Peel. So you can see right here, very basic. Comes in a little plastic sleeve. Now I've already taken mine out of the plastic sleeve. The original super thin case, that's what Peel claims to be. Are they right or are they wrong? I don't know. Here you can see denoted for iPhone 15 Pro Max. And the front kind of goes with the theme of the company. It kind of reminds me of Tesla. Or if Apple didn't make the phone and made an iPhone case, I'd imagine it would look something like that. This is the jet white color. Don't mind the little piece of magnet in the bottom. What you normally see on a phone is just this right here. Solid jet white, like piano key white. Zoom in so you can really see what that is. And again, don't mind this little magnetic accessory is something I added. You see the bottom, totally open, USB-C, little speaker grills, a little bit of a lip around the camera, and then very minimal on the front. Virtually no bezel. I mean, very tight right here. So, Peel for iPhone 15 Pro Max, the Tesla of iPhone cases. First of all, clean, minimalist white. They make several different colors. I've tried a few. I've had this case on and off for a few months. It's probably my favorite daily minus the gym case. It's the most minimal in the pocket. I mean, the 15 Pro Max is a big enough phone. I'm a 6 foot tall, 250 pound guy, and it still looks like I've got something large in my pocket. Little weird compared to the 2007 days when the iPhone was this big. But so was the screen. So, I like the minimal aspect. It's fairly grippy. It comes a little slick, but it's actually fairly grippy. So the plastic on the sides almost builds up. Maybe it's a little bit of an oil base from the fingers. It's definitely grippier to me than the stock aluminum and not as grippy as the grippiest TPU case. So what I like is it's grippy right here on the sides, but the back slides. It looks like the same texture, so my only assumption is the oil from your hands and holding it like this is, kind of built up on the sides and not done so on the back. Now it'll scratch. It's very hard to tell in this video, but it will scratch. Nothing crazy. So you see the cutouts on the sides. Again, really minimal, very minimal right there. Same cutout for the other button. They're very precision. And again, we'll zoom right in on the camera cutout. So this is a white 15 Pro Max. Contrast isn't bad. It's a really good solution for every day. So, if Elon made an iPhone case, just based on the Tesla minimalist interior, I would say it would come out something like this. That'd be my opinion. Or if Apple made an iPhone case that looked like an iPhone case that Apple would make, and they weren't trying to go with the traditional silicone or whatever eco effort they're doing at the present time, I think if they weren't just bent on having the Apple logo on it, which I understand brand power, but this is what Johnny Ives, for example, would make. Or Elon Musk's designer Franz. I think this would be the case that I would imagine Johnny Ives or Franz would have for themselves. Just clean. I can't explain to you how clean it would be if I didn't have this little magnet thing right here. And it's only showing because it's pressed flat up against it. So this tells you the case has just enough leeway in the front to allow this roughly millimeter thick magnet. So I think this is the sleekest, most minimal iPhone case in the world. I think it's like 39 bucks. It's peel.co, I believe, or buypeel.co. Pretty reasonable. I had this on my 14 Pro Max, and it got kind of warped around the plastic edges. And the reason I tell you that is I reached out to Peel, and they sent me a new one, which is pretty cool. Because if I were to take this case off right now, there's no way I could show you on the camera just how almost flimsy and minimal it is. And that's just part of it, I think. To be this thin, to be this minimal, you have to have a thin, minimal, borderline. Flimsy is a bad word to use, but that's what it is. This is not a protective case. I would not throw this on the concrete right now and expect it to survive. So I will say that. This is not your protective case. This is your minimal case. This is that solution. So if you need an OtterBox, not for you. The MagBack case I reviewed, the bull strap, significantly more protective. This is a case if you have Apple Care. It's a safe way to put that. Or if you're just an incredibly patient, delicate, easy setting things down and picking them up individual who pays attention, probably without any little kids that have access to your phone. Because a kid will probably break this. So if you're an adult and your phone is your own and you like the minimalist aesthetic, then this is probably the path. Peel for the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Tell me if you have any questions down in the comments. Happy to go over any individual things, but this is a pretty basic, I guess that's the Tesla of iPhone cases. My opinion. What's yours?